So a lot of people were wondering, how does APOC reprogram his mind? We talked about the different ways of programming the mind, but some were still wondering, how does it sound? So let's tap right in. I'm going to show you how I get it in, what I do every day at the start of the day, every day throughout the day, and every day at the end of the day, to reprogram my mind using repetition of thought. Yes, let's tap right in. I am peace. Yes, my mind is at peace. I am peace. Yes, I am.
Hey, I'm coming, guys. Let me just grab some stuff. Sorry I'm late. Hopefully some people come in. Ms. Kelsey, if you can share it to the rest of the people, that'd be awesome. Thank you so much.
I am that.
Be right with you guys.
I am calm and relaxed. Yes, I am. Everything is good and going as it should. Yes, it is. Yes, I am. I am relaxed. I am at peace. Yes, I am. Today is going to be a good day. Yes, today is a good day. Today ended well. Yes. I got all of my goals accomplished today. I got all of the things done that I needed to complete on today. Yes, I got all of the things done that I needed to complete on today. Yes, I did. Yes. I did. I am thankful that I got all of my goals done. Yes, I am thankful. I am happy that I got all of my goals done. I am happy. Yes. Everything is good. Everything is all right. I am making progress in all of my goals. I am thankful that I am making progress in all of my goals. Yes, I am. I am excited about life. I am motivated to complete every goal that I have.
Hey, come on in, guys.
I am motivated to complete every goal that I have. I am motivated to complete every goal that I have. Yes, I am. I am successful. I am prosperous. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am successful. I am prosperous. I am wealthy. I am healthy. I am successful. I am prosperous. I am wealthy and healthy. Yes, I am. I am that. I am. Yes, I am that. I am. I am abundance. I am infinite abundance. Yes, I am. I am infinite abundance. Yes, I am. I am infinite abundance. I am that. I am. Yes, I am that. I am. I am clarity of mind. Yes, I am clarity of mind. I am on the vibrational frequency of clarity. I am on the vibrational frequency of peace. I am on the vibrational frequency of love. Yes, I am. I am that. I am. I am the energy of love. I am the energy of peace. I am the energy of confidence. I am the energy of wealth. I am the energy of prosperity. I am the energy of love. I am the energy of peace. I am the energy of joy. I am the energy of wealth. I am the energy of good health. Yes, I am healthy. Yes, I am good health. I am infinite strong health. I am abundant strong health. I am that. I am that. I am. I attract good people. I attract good energy into my life. I attract good people. I attract.
Hello, Better Me. Come on in.
I attract good people. I attract good energy.
If you haven't, go ahead and like the live while we're waiting for somebody to come in. Hit the like button if you don't mind. Share it to your friends and your family.
Yes, I am balanced. I am well balanced. Yes, I am balanced.
Because starting soon.
I am balanced. I am comfortable in my own shoes. I am confident. I am comfortable with myself. I love myself. I am love. I am healthy self-love. I am well-balanced self-love. I am well-balanced confidence. I am well-balanced confidence. I am that. I am that. I am. I know when and how to show love to others. I know when and how to show love to others. I know when and how to receive love from others. I know when and how to receive love from others. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, 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 I do. I do know how to receive love. I do know how to give love. I do know how to give and receive good things. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, 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 I do. Yes, I know. I know. I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities. I believe. Yes, I believe I can do anything that I put my mind to. I can do anything.
If you receive notification from Transunion, put a 1 in the chat.
That I put my mind to. Yes, I can, and I am. I can, and I am, and I will. I will, I shall, and I can, and I am. I am going to do all of the things that I need to do. Matter of fact, I have already accomplished it. I've already accomplished all of the things that I need to get done. I've already accomplished all of my goals that I have in my mind, that I have written down on paper. Yes, and I prosper in my goals. I succeed in my goals. I prosper in my goals. I succeed in my goals. I succeed in my goals. I succeed. I succeed. I succeed in my goals. I am successful. Yes, I am infinite success. Yes, I am infinite success. I am infinite success. Yes.
If you have not received a notification from Transunion, put a 2 in the chat.
I am that.
I move when y'all move.
I am that. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am that. I am. Yes. I am prosperous. Yes. I am prospering in all areas of my life. I am prospering. I am prospering in all areas of my life. I am prospering. I am prospering in all areas of my life. I am prospering. Yes, 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 I am. I am. I am that. I am. I am that. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am. I am that. I am. Yes. I am. I am love. I experience love in all areas of my life.
We got 3 people that responded. We're waiting on the others.
All areas of my life.
Before we get started, we're waiting on the others.
I am socially healthy. I am physically healthy. I am spiritually healthy. I am mentally healthy. Yes, I am. I am. I attract good knowledge. I attract divine knowledge. I attract infinite good knowledge. I am infinite good knowledge. I am infinite good knowledge. I am infinite divine.
Where will we get a notification, email, text?
Divine knowledge.
What do you mean? Oh, you talking about what Transunion? They're sending it out via mail.
I am high vibration.
They're sending it out via mail.
I am sacred knowledge.
They started August the 28th.
I attract the energy of sacred knowledge. I attract the energy of sacred knowledge. Yes, yes, I do. I do. I do. I attract the energy of sacred knowledge. I attract the energy of the ancient knowledge of the ancestors. Yes, I attract.
We'll start when everybody answers the question.
Yes, I am on the vibration.
When nobody answers, we can just end the live.
The ancient knowledge of the ancestors. Yes, I am. I am. I am on the vibrational frequency of ancient knowledge. I am on the vibrational frequency of success. I am on the vibrational frequency of successful ideas. I am on the vibrational frequency of successful ideas. I am successful.
Hello, Bianca. How are you?
I am infinite success. I experience infinite success in all areas of my life. I experience infinite success in all areas of my life. I am infinite success. Yes, I am infinite success. Yes, I am. I am. I am that. I am. I am.
The question was, if you received notification from Transunion regarding the breach, press a 1. If you did not, press 2 in the chat.
Ideas for success. I attract ideas for wealth. I attract ideas for good health. I attract ideas that will help others. I attract ideas that will benefit others. I am the energy of ideas that will benefit others. I am the energy of ideas that will help others. I am the energy of ideas that will heal the world. I am the energy of ideas to promote world peace. I am the energy of ideas to promote freedom. I am the energy of ideas to manifest a new life for everyone that I encounter. Every word that comes out of my mouth helps people that I encounter. I encounter people who need my help every day, and I am the confidence to open my mouth.
So the following people, since you guys were able to engage, so we don't hold you up. Purple Chanel, I know who you are. Golden Oreo, I know who you are. Bianca, I know who you are. You guys can go ahead and get the the packet that goes with this for free for engaging. So we're going to go ahead and begin now. So you guys don't have to worry about taking too many notes because y'all going to get the packet for free. Don't worry about it. That's how we do that. Let's go. So TransUnion had a breach. They said it affected 4.4 million customers, aka consumers. Because a customer is one that have to purchase something or interested in purchasing something to be called a customer. But see, they always like to add letters to things. So they added the T, and when it's really consumers, and just take out the O and put where we need to be in here, right? So write that down, Bianca. Make sure you have that because I may forget. Write it down, Bianca. The names I just said. So TransUnion Breach has leaked your social security number. They have leaked your full address. They have leaked your date of birth, your full legal name, and other identifying non-public information. Okay? Non-public information. So, based on the, how can I say? I don't want to say the several, but these few laws under the FCRA and 12 USC. So the FCRA, you need to be looking at 1681E, 1681B, 1681N, and 1681O. They have a duty, and it's not a technical lapse. They have a duty, and it's a willful violation. Under Dodd-Frank, under 12 USC 5531, they talk about UDAT. You want to utilize those. And what they have done is they have created a lifetime exposure for identity theft, credit fraud, personal security threats for the family. A lifetime exposure. Why is it a lifetime? Because you don't know how long these people are going to have this information, and that number is never going to change. Hey, Moni, that number is not going to change. Your social security number will remain the same, even with you being a victim of identity theft. So if you're 19 years old and you're in good health and you look to be living until you're in your 90s, hundreds, maybe that's a long time that anybody could utilize your information, steal your identity, and act as if you can be harmed and or injured. Okay? And you heard me say the dollar amount 25K. The reason why I said 25K was based on actual statutory damages. So actual damages is separate from statutory damages. And of course, we have punitive damages. Okay? You want to include those. And the minimum, I'm saying 25K based on the time frame, how it happened, what was leaked, and things like that. Now, it could be greater, but just as a minimum, 25K will be the minimum. You know, that's way more than the $2 you're going to get from going to your class action lawsuit. Okay? So now, she says that's personal information that's floating and someone always selling personal information. Yes. She says constant exposure to fraud. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you want to make sure you also use a GLBA. If you've been with me for a while, you know that's under the Graham-Leach-Bliley Act, right? Because they are a financial institution and they have a job to do, right? And the breach is their fault. They have taken liability already. Okay, it's their fault. Then we have the FTC Act. So we got the GLBA, we got the FTC, and of course we got the Identity Theft Enforcement and Deterrence Act. Those are the 4 laws that's going to protect you when it comes to getting compensation for this breach. Okay, and depending on your state. Some state laws are good and or can greater assist you, and some is like, we don't really need it. So the states, if you live in the following, New York, Massachusetts, and California, those states have specific security requirements that you can include if you understand your state laws. And of course, other UDAP statutes may apply as well. So when it comes to this breach, you're going to form what we call give me my shit letter. Some you may heard of it, or some people may call it a demand letter, but I call it give me my shit letter. Y'all ever wrote a give me my shit letter? Anybody ever wrote one of them motherfuckers before? Give me my shit.
I am on the vibrational frequency of diligence. I am confidence. I am. Yayamakanafadanatta. I am confidence. I am. Yayamakanafadanatta. I am confidence. I am. Yayamakanafadanatta.
That part. They've done the hard part by admitting.
Yayamakanafadanatta. I am confidence. I am. Yayamakanafadanatta. I am confidence.
My info shouldn't have had it in the first place.
I am. Yayamakanafadanatta. I am confidence. I am. Yayamakanafadanatta. I am confidence. I am.
No, ma'am, I haven't.
I am confidence. I am. Yayamakanafadanatta. I am confidence. I am. Yayamakanafadanatta. I am confidence. I am.
What sounds intriguing, Bianca? You know I was going to say that. That's why you said that word. What sounds intriguing, Bianca?
I vibrate with the energy of confidence. 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 Yes, I do. I do.
Purple Chanel says no.
I can put anything in my mind that I want to place in my mind. I know how to program my mind. I know how to encode things into my mind. I know how to hack the matrix of the universe. I know how to hack the natural matrix of the universe. I know how to hack the matrix of the universe. I know how to hack the matrix of the universe. I know how to hack the matrix of the universe. I know how to hack the
She said,
universe.
sounds like a letter with just that sentence and a signature. Period. That's pretty much what it is. Pretty much what it is. SGI just came in. I think SGI is a little bit on the in the beginning because he just put the number 2. SGI, you might want to hit the button. I think you're in the beginning of the live, and he probably can't even hear this because. Never mind. Sounds like a letter with just a sentence and a signature. So pretty much it's what people call a demand letter. It's what they may call a dispute letter. They may call it an intent to sue, but I call it a give me my shit. Right? Give me my shit. I know y'all written one of those before. So y'all may have called it a dispute letter, or maybe y'all may call it a cease and desist, or a validation, or AKA verification. You know, you may have said one of them things. Yeah, fast forward. Thank you.
So that's how I do it.
Let me rewind that. So you got Dodd-Frank, right? You got Graham Leach, FTC, and Identity Theft Enforcement. Lifetime. Remember, this is for a lifetime. You got my shit. I don't know how long you're going to have it. I don't know who else got it, and you don't know who else got it. If I put you on a stand and ask you who else has my information outside of the person you claim that hacked, because you know they say, oh, what was it? It was a group of hackers. Well, who else got it besides the hackers? Oh, you don't know. Oh, now you want to speak Spanish. Oh, you don't know. Okay, you don't know. Well, guess what? I don't know what's going to happen to you if you don't know what's going to happen to me. That's what you got to say to them people, man. That's what you got to say to them niggas. Give me my motherfucking shit. Period, Pooski. Period. You need that? You need that? Yeah, tell them.
I experience love and wealth and health in all areas of my life. I am financially healthy. I am socially healthy. I am physically healthy. I am spiritually
Thank you. I didn't want to say it. I just want to see if you picked up what I put down, and you picked it up real quick. Like, wait a minute, that bitch just dropped some money. Let me scoop it up, and that's what you just did. I appreciate that. So you want to make sure you talk about your emotional distress, right? You want to include your loss of privacy. You want written confirmation on anything you ask them to do, because they can say one thing and do a motherfucking another. So make sure you get that shit in writing. You want a full explanation of certain things, you know, that's going to prevent certain things from happening again. So I need you to talk to me. Kind of like the Yahoo CEO. Remember, I told you guys to go look at the Yahoo CEO when Congress grilled her and they asked her all the specific questions, hint, that was asked to say, hey, how is this consumer not going to get harmed no more? How are you going to protect this? And listen to what the fuck they said. So if they say some shit like that, Yahoo CEO, baby, you got them hand the call in the cookie jar, chocolate all over their face. You might as well call them the Cookie Monster on Sesame Street. Okay? Now, you want to copy this communication to several federal agencies that's involved in the subject matter, because people are not aware that, you know, certain agencies don't regulate this and don't regulate that. So your job is to go see which federal agencies you can copy this information to. When I say copy, I mean CC, send them a copy of what you're already sending. If you're not sure what that means, right? You want to go ahead and give them a copy, because that's what you're doing. You're putting them on an NOTICE, big caps letters, right? Notice. You're putting them on notice. Thank you. And when you put them on notice and you create what we call a paper trail, what we call AKA admissible evidence that's already authenticated under the Federal Rules of Evidence, Rule 901 or 702 to be exact. It's one of the two. I don't remember. It's 901 or 702. She said they can never answer that question. How can you or will you protect my private information? That's it right there. That's the start of the show. That's a start of the show. That's the start of the show right there. Megan hit the nail on the head. So, you got the laws you want to include in your letter. Make sure you send a certified return mail, return receipt or electronic return receipt if it's cheaper for you. If you don't want to keep up with the green card, or if it's going to get lost in the mail, you can do electronic. Or if you want proof of mailing when you get to the counter at the post office only. Do not try this at a quick package ship. Do not try this at the little shipping area, UPS or FedEx. This has to be and can only be done at a post office. When you get to the counter, you want her to get her book out. Say, ma'am, I need the book that you put the proof of mailing in. She has to go get a pen or a pencil and write in manually your name, time, and all that stuff and what you're mailing. So if you ever need federal authenticated evidence, baby, you got it from the post office. You dig? You dig? I am balanced. I am balanced. I am balanced. If they knew it, it would never have happened. Thank you. If they knew it, would have never happened. Thank you. That's all it is to it. Point blank. Period. Pooski. What questions y'all got? And this is easy for a settlement. Why? Because they have a history of breaches. This is an easy win in court or easy settlement. They got a history of breaches. Okay. If you follow everything we've talked about, if you have your notice, as we talked about in the beginning, that's your damages are documented. So that means your damages are real and they're not speculative. You know, that's what they like to use. It's not speculative. And if they really want to avoid discovery, you can force them to reveal their security failures, and they don't want that to happen. So make sure you're utilizing not the right laws, not the wrong ones. I ran into somebody today that was using the wrong laws when it came to credit reporting. They didn't want to use the state laws, and the state laws have nothing to do with credit reporting, but they decided to use it because it sounded good. Just because it sounded good don't mean it mean good. It's like all skin folk ain't kin folk. You dig? So now, they're going to want to avoid discovery. You got your damages. You already got their character pattern of negligence because there's a history of breaches with these people. And then you got what you need. You got what you need. You build a case right there. She said, I'm going to meet my mailman at the DOW. D-O-W, DOW. That's what she said. What questions y'all got before I go? Is that the firm book? What do you mean by firm book? I don't know if it's firm or soft. I've never touched it. All I know is the book where they put proof of mailing. That's all I can tell you. That's all I have on that one. How can I get my notice? They don't have an updated address on me. I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea. I don't work for Transunion. I'm so sorry I can't answer that question. I'm so sorry. I'm just being honest. You know, one of them gurus with him like, yeah, if you send it to this address over there, you could do this. And they would have made up some shit just to sound smart. I don't want to sound smart, man. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know. I can't answer that question. I don't.
I exist in the present moment.
But all I know is tell you old school, man. If you want to know something, you ask.
Present moment. I am.
And I got a feeling if you call that motherfucking number and you ask them hoes, hey ho, y'all got my shit, ain't everybody business. They gonna say something that's gonna, get you a declaratory judgment if you want to. That's all I'm gonna say right there, Megan. I ain't gonna say nothing else, Megan, but that's all I'm gonna say. And Chef Jay can vouch for that one. Mm-hmm. Clock it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So before we leave, guys, I know y'all probably don't want to. You don't have to. I'm just giving you an opportunity. Is there any look? I'm about to open the doors of the church. I'm about to open the doors of the church. Will there be one that would love a message from the Spirit? If you would love a free reading, please put your name in the comments and your question. And let's see if your soul can be saved tonight. Purple Chanel said, I received all my 3 reports. Thank you. Artie Brooks, said, I just woke up. Well, you almost missed it. We done with the class, so now I'm just doing some psychic readings. I don't think you know that part about your niece, but you about to find out. So if y'all want a reading, put your comment, your question in the comments. I'll get you done.
I am on the vibrational frequency of diligence. I am on the vibrational frequency of diligence.
If you got a specific question, make sure you ask it.
I am on the vibrational frequency of diligence. I am on the vibrational frequency of diligence. I am on the vibrational frequency of diligence. I am confidence. I am. I am confidence. I am. I am.
Someone.
I am.
That's a Simone. I'm so sorry, girl. I can't see. Let me get my glasses. Simone, how should I move with my sisters?
I am confidence. I am. 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 I am confidence. I am.
Let me turn this down. Okay, Moni. In this situation with your sister, I'm picking up there's a mix of like love and loyalty, but also competition and some unspoken resentment. And there's some past hurts that haven't fully been addressed yet with you guys. And your energy, you're like, you feel like you've been in the peacekeeping mode for way too long. And it's kind of like cost you your own voice trying to keep, everybody together. And right now, Spirit's like, listen, there's too much history that's influencing these present interactions with you guys. They're saying this can make even small disagreements feel bigger than they are, so you guys can have something small and it just blows up. They're telling me to tell you, Simone, they said tell her to stand neutral, not silent. They said she needs to stop absorbing their attention as her own problems. They said let her know she can be neutral without suppressing her own feelings. And if you disagree, you can calmly state your position without picking sides. They want you to set emotional boundaries, okay? They want you to limit involvement when it comes to these disputes that don't directly affect you, because they're saying they don't affect you. You just want to be the peacekeeper. And they said, listen, stop letting your emotions dictate your day, because the more you talk, the more they're going to twist your words. You've been giving them too many long explanations, and you've been explaining yourself, over-explaining. They said she's been over-explaining. So they're telling me to tell you to rebuild one-on-one connection. So instead of dealing with them in a group, get them in separate conversations, okay? And Spirit is saying this group thing, they says, listen, everybody has to feel individually respected in order for them to listen. So they're telling me, let you know, listen, this can drain you, or you can focus on your personal goals and peace more than fixing the family dynamic right now. But if things get heated, it's okay to walk away without explaining anything to anybody. Did that make sense, Moni? Please let me know. Did it make sense? Yes or no? Bianca's next. Am I on the right track of finding my ancestors? She says, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Bianca, they're telling me that you're focused on documents and records, which is good. But they're telling me to let you know that you have to focus on oral histories, old songs, foods, and cultural rituals. They saying that they don't show up on paper. They show up in your habits, not your habits, and they show up in habits and smells and family sayings. They want you, they say, when you find your ancestor's name, they say you should speak it out loud. Light a candle or pour a libation. Okay. That acknowledgement is gonna open more doors. And they said, listen, you've been following your intuitive nudges. That's what they said. And they said they've been nudging you and you've been following it. You know, you've been getting these urges to check records, call an elder, or probably visit a certain place, and you're listening. And they're actively guiding you. They're saying you're getting signs in your dreams, random conversations, and even they're saying quote unquote coincidences that put you in the right place at the right time. And they're telling me that you've been feeling emotional waves during this research, but it's often a spiritual confirmation. Okay. So when you feel that, it's confirmation. You are on the path. And they're telling me that you're gonna uncover more than what you treat as just research, but a relationship with your lineage. Okay. And they tell me to let you know the more you honor them, the more you search, the more they're gonna guide you. Okay. Did that make sense? Let me know. Megan. Megan, why do I have this funny feeling in my stomach? How the week looking? Megan is funny, man. Megan. Mm. Whew. Well, they're telling me that feeling is emotional tension as showing up in your gut. They're telling me you're processing stress, indecisiveness, and energy that doesn't belong to you. And it's feeling weird because you're absorbing, you're picking up on other people's moods, and something in your back of your mind is going over and over and over. Even when you're busy, it keeps looping, they're saying. And you're skipping meals, or you're eating too quickly, or they're saying you're eating something your body is rejecting. And they're telling me that your confidence feels constricted, kind of, but which causes these butterflies and heaviness or mild nausea. So that's what's going on with your stomach. But this week, they're telling me it's going to be a little slow moving in the beginning. You might have a little bit of a mental fog. They're telling me you're going to need extra patience with yourself. By midweek, they're saying a decision or conversation that puts you is gonna you're gonna have a conversation or decision is gonna put you back in control where you thought you lost control. You're gonna be back in control by midweek. And by the end of the week, you're gonna feel lighter. They saying you're gonna probably have some social or family interaction that lifts your mood. This by the end of the week, okay? So they tell me, let you know, listen, you're gonna have some moments that you just want to be left alone, but by the end of the week, you're gonna be grounded, and you know more than what you start. You're gonna feel better by the end of the week, okay? They want you to drink more water. They want you to drink some ginger or chamomile or peppermint tea to soothe your gut and your nerves. And they want you to stop over explaining yourself this week. And they want you to do short grounding breaks. They want you to do deep breathing and stepping outside and get some sunlight, hugging a tree, doing something that you're grounding, okay? Megan? Artie, will I lose this place? They're telling me there's some financial tension around you, either overdue rent or some sort of unpredictable income. And they're seeing paperwork or notices either already delivered to you or coming soon. And that could shift your situation fast. And they're telling me that your energy is feeling scattered, which kind of makes it harder for you to focus on the problem. But they're telling me if you do nothing, you have a higher risk of losing it within a few months. But if you take some sort of action really quick, they say you have room to stabilize things, possibly with an arrangement or outside help. But they're telling me you need to focus on the numbers. They said face the numbers. They say get the exact amount, deadlines, and penalties in writing so you don't have to guess. They tell me to let you know to contact the landlord, the property manager immediately. Even if you're short on funds, they're showing that you're proactive and communicating to buy some time. And find some rental assistance programs. They're telling me to let you know that. And they want you to cut out non-essential spending. Every dollar you have, they're saying, needs to go towards your stability. And they want you to document everything. And they're saying the door isn't closed yet, but it's getting there. But within the next 2 to 3 weeks is very critical. If you stay passive, the decision will be made for you, they're saying. Okay? Anybody else? She says, thank you. That's perfect. She says, okay. He says, wow. Anybody got anything else? Well, I've done you guys some free readings and I've given you guys a free class. How's everybody feeling? Everybody good? Y'all need that? I'm about to get off. No problem, Golden. You know how to find me. You know how to find me. I gotta get me some eucalyptus in my diffuser because like my nose is getting stuffy because we're going from 90 degrees to 60. I didn't see her question. Oh, let me go back. I didn't see her question. Wait. Let me go back. I didn't want to skip her. Oh, there it is. General, nothing specific. Hold on, Miss Kelsey. Hold on. Thank you, Megan, because I didn't see it. Thank you so much. Miss Kelsey says she want a general reading. Miss Kelsey, I'm hearing that the energy around you right now, you kind of feel like you're in a season of slow building. Even if it don't look like much, it's happening on the surface, they're saying. And they're saying there's a push for you to stop second guessing yourself and start trusting the groundwork that you've been kind of laying here. And they're telling me emotionally right now, you're carrying what they're calling quiet worries. And you don't talk about it much. They said, listen, she don't talk about it much, but it influences her mood and how she feels throughout the day. And they're telling me mentally that you have a lot of ideas, but sometimes you have too many at once, which makes you start and stop. You start and you stop projects. And they're saying spiritually, you're being guided towards patience, even though you want things to be faster. You want faster results, but they're guiding you towards patience. So they for this season, they said, listen, tell her to focus on her foundation. They said this is a time to solidify her money flow, her home life, and her daily routines. Remind her to watch her circle. She's outgrowing certain people or conversations that no longer match where she's headed. And if she channels her creativity into a plan and sticks with it, she could see a major shift by fall. By the fall, that's a couple of weeks, Miss Kelsey. They're telling me to remind you to do one step at a time. They say you don't need to do everything at once. You just need to keep moving. Don't do everything at once, Miss Kelsey. Just keep moving. And they want you to start saying no without feeling guilty, because this is going to protect your energy. You keep telling people no, but then you'll feel bad about it. You have to protect your energy and open room for what you truly want, not for what they want from you. Okay? And they want you to start listening to your intuition the first time. Because they say they tell you 2 and 3 times and you the first time. They said your gut is more accurate now than the outsiders. So don't listen to the outsiders, listen to your gut, okay? Miss Kelsey, did that make sense? Let me know. She says yes. There we go. All right. I thank you all for coming by. You could have been anywhere in the world on a Monday night, but you stayed here with me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. I'll be doing readings on the first page, and of course, after that we'll come back to consumer law, and we'll see if you guys got some letters written. I don't what I call it. Give me my shit letter. Yeah, that type shit. All right, peace, y'all.